What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
So we just arrived. It's a pretty big campsite. So this is site number 1, and we've got friends arriving at number 2. I think probably they're the best spots, to be honest. But I'll show you around. So site number 1. Look at all that room we've got. What do you reckon, Mark? Best site?
Pretty good.
Pretty big spot.
Pretty level as well.
What are you doing?
Pack one of these guys in your camp kit, and I use it to help level the van. So you can just magnetic from Bunnings, pop it on your metal chassis there, and you can wind down until you know it's level. So put the little ball there in the middle, and I'm winding down, and I'm almost in the middle. Perfect. Well, this is important if you've got like an ensuite like us with a shower, because then your water's going to drain properly. It's not going to pool up. And I've got my little DeWalt drill here just for the stabilizer legs. Makes life a lot easier.
Cheating. We're all about cheating. Do you think we have enough room?
So when you're camping here, you've got about a 5-minute walk down the road. Actually, I think it's probably less, and there's a pub here. So pretty epic. We're all heading down, we're hungry. We've come straight from work. So yeah, let's get into it. Bit of a wet night, but we've woken up to a dry morning here at Henry White Oval at Yanchep. So great spot, close to Perth, and you've got sort of a toilet facilities here. The nice secluded sort of campgrounds that are fenced off as well, which is really, really nice. And we've stayed here once before. It was actually our shakedown when we just bought the van. So we've come down with a couple of friends for 2 nights, and yeah, enjoying it. Totally cheating last night. Had a pub dinner at the local Yanchep Inn, so that was nice. And yeah, a couple of days just to chill. But this is a really, really nice spot. I've been meaning to come back since, and yeah, we'll show you guys around. The site comes with basic cooking facilities, so you can use the barbecue facilities here as well. You do need to bring your own water. There's a communal fire pit available for use, so you can't have your own campfires on your sites, but there's a nice big communal fire pit to access, which I enjoyed for a little bit last night. It was nice. So it's pretty good if you don't have a lot of camping gear. There's areas you can eat which are covered, which is important. Kate's trying to get priorities sorted with the coffee business before she's willing to speak on camera, but no, don't blame her. I need a coffee.
Here you go.
Thank you. Boss coffee, my usual. Yeah, we're going to cook up a nice cooked breakfast now, and then we'll see what we want to do today. There's quite a number of activities you can do in the Yanchep National Park. There's caves, obviously you've got all the animals, so we'll do a bit of explore. Just outside of Crystal Cave. Now Crystal Cave is actually closed this time of year, so we're going for a tour in another cave in the National Park. Apparently we're going to get helmets and torches as well. It's a good look.
That's wrong, he's actually doing that. Before we head underground, little information on Yonderup. The cave is named after the lake that's to the south of us, Lake Yonderup. And it is a combination of 2 words in the local dialect of the tribes from here, the Wujak and the Ute tribes. Yonder being kangaroo, and up in these dialects is place of. we are standing in an ancient sand dune, and over time all of that sand has solidified to create the limestone that's around us. So in Western Australia we have got from the east to the west an underground aquifer, and it's from the hills to the east of Perth, and it flows slowly underground, and as it flows it dissolves the calcite in the limestone and creates like a little chamber. Where the water's touching the outside of the chamber, it's still dissolving the calcite until the roof gets unstable and collapses, and that's what we've got here.
Do you ever get water in here during the wet months?
Not as in a flowing waterfall.
Yeah.
We do have dripping, so we will see some dripping as we go further. These big buildings, they're called pigsties. Well, they were built back in the 30s and the 40s, and I think the purpose of them was to hold the rocks up. So this is our groundwater monitoring pipe. Can you see any groundwater? So the groundwater hasn't been in the cave for a very long time, especially this cave. However, in 2020 was the last year we saw water in Crystal Cave, which is a really sad thing because it means that we're drawing way too much water out of the Nangara Mound. All of the houses in Perth and even out to Kalgoorlie are sucking that water out, and we don't have the water being replaced.
You take these then. Lose my keys. You gonna come?
Come on, let's do it. Let's crawl.
Dry out your hands a little bit.
See what we can find. Go on then. Stalactites there on your right, Max. Stalactites, yeah. There, coming down from the roof.
Oh yeah, there. Daddy, you go first. It gets pretty low there, by the way. Watch your head, watch your head.
On my stomach here and trying to crawl through. It's very tight in here, but beautiful. Having to duck through this section. It's quite low in areas. Probably not great if you're claustrophobic, but it's very, very cool.
So the man on the picture up at the hut, Rob, he goes adventure caving down there.
Have you met him before?
Rob? He's waiting to come back.
He's down there. Rob! Hello.
He does the same job as me.
Have you been down there?
No. No, I don't do the adventure
Is he
caving.
the
I'm a little
only
bit
one?
claustrophobic.
Yeah.
No, there's three. We have 3 cave guiding guides. So Rob, Rachel and Eve, they all do the crazy stuff. I just stick to
The normal stuff.
yeah.
I'm with you.
Craziest.
Who's the craziest? Rob. Rob's the craziest. Or actually Eve's pretty crazy too. They've both been all over Australia, and Rob's probably been all over the world.
What about when they turn the lights off? Very dark, wasn't it? And silent as well. You don't need to go to the gym.
You're
welcome, sweetie.
Guys, if you're down in Yanchep, you've got to add that one onto your list. That was awesome. The kids had a ball. I learnt a lot as well, so it was amazing. Thank you to Clancy, the host. She was awesome, very knowledgeable. If you want to do this, you go to the main sort of office area here at Yanchep and you can book. There's a limit of 10 people per tour, and you need to be 8 years and over to be able to do it and have enclosed shoes. But I think it was about $48 from memory for the 4 of us to do this. Well worth it, guys. Add it to your list. I think we're jinxed, aren't we, with the weather recently? Like every camping trip. is raining.
Thanks for that reassurance.
Yeah.
So this is Al, and this is his pretty cool camp setup actually. We've got two 3x3 marquees, got a nice little kitted out camper over there, van, that's what we call it, something like that. Maisie demonstrating the van.
Making a mess of it.
And we've also got a little trailer there as well, camper trailer. Good little setup. And we're hiding here because it's pouring down with rain. Do you want to talk us the rules?
The first person that says it, they get the other person's card.
As a point.
Yeah, I have 3.
You've got to turn
Aldi,
them over
how
at the
many
same
cards
time.
do you have?
Can you do a live example?
Yeah.
Alright, go.
Ready? Go. Okay.
Wait. T-Rex.
Oh, nice. So you win the card, is that right?
Izzy gets this.
I haven't read.
Don't you know the street you live on?
I know, that's how I just know that. It's really hard though, mate, honestly, you go blank. You're like, oh, I know the answer, and then you can't think of it.
Are we back again, Max? Yeah. The pub again. Totally cheating. 2 nights in a row. That was a bit wild last night. We had some crazy weather. It rained all night, really heavy. So now we've got to pack down in the wet, but everything survived. Bit of a theme with the last couple of trips and wet weather. Well, that's not too bad. How was the wild weather last night, eh? I thought this wasn't going to last. This is an old one of ours and it wasn't in great shape before, but it stayed.
See you guys! See you, Jen! Bye!
Alright guys, that's kind of a wrap on this video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you've been here, let us know your thoughts. If you've done anything we haven't done, we'd love to know as well. But if you're new to the channel, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, that'd be great. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.